So I want to know, when was the last time you had that teaching breakthrough moment? That, yes, I've got this feeling. When was the last time you felt that in your classroom? Hi, I'm Amanda, and this is my little corner of the universe, the internet verse, and I am here to help you find your teacher breakthrough moment. And not a moment that just comes and goes, but a moment that inspires the future of your career and leads you into the kind of teaching you always knew you were capable of. I have spent 13 years in the high school ELA classroom preparing for this moment, meeting you and sharing with you the resources, ideas, pedagogy, PD, whatever it is that you need in order to take things to the next level of your teaching. Now, let me be very clear with you from the beginning. Here are some things you are absolutely not going to see here in this space, okay? So you can hear this list, and if you choose to hang out, great. But if there's something on this list that you really need, you're really looking for, you're just gonna have to look somewhere else. And I know that there are lots of wonderful teachers out there who can help you with this, but it's not gonna be at Mud and Ink. Here's what you're not going to find here. Long lists of study guide questions, workbooks, and things that kind of are assign and go. Not really what we're all about here. You're not going to find multiple choice quizzes of any sort. Anything that's really recall based or plot based in terms of assessment, it's just not what you're going to find. Googleable essay prompts. We are not working on that here at Mud and Ink Teaching. Lecture style PowerPoints, this is not the place. If we're gonna teach kids how to write an essay, I'm not doing it with a slide deck and note taking. That's not happening here. All of those teaching practices have their place and time in your discovery of what makes you the most effective teacher. For me, though, those things really ended up leading to a lack of critical thinking, struggles with classroom management and behavior, and there just was this kind of painful cycle of rinse and repeat that I felt like I was on all the time. And it wasn't until I really got a handle on what inquiry-driven learning looks like that I was able to leave all of those things in the past and move into a future of teacher breakthrough moments. So here's what you can expect in this corner of the teaching universe. We are going to be providing you equitable teaching practices that emphasize what students can do versus what they can't. I'm here to give you an adventurous, innovative, and sometimes high risk new approach to teaching something that we've not been successful with before. Here at Mud and Ink, we have innovative assessment tools that are going to measure big picture thinking and really take into account multiple correct answers, multiple ways of arriving at students' own truth based on things like text evidence, based on skills that they're growing over time. The assignments here are going to prioritize skill growth over content knowledge. So growing in their ability to analyze characterization versus recalling information about a character from reading. In my experience teaching high school English, I know that students respond to authenticity and genuine love for what we do in our English classrooms. Loving reading, loving writing. And I love both of those things. And I know my students connected with me through that deep and very clear passion that I shared with them. I was also real, honest, and trustworthy. I led my students to a place where they could believe what I said was true. And as we get closer and closer to building real rapport and real trust with our students, their growth, their knowledge, their skills are all going to bloom. And that is what we're looking for. Mud teaching, we are zooming out just as much as we are zooming in. We are focused on the whole child, the whole student, the whole journey of their education, and really trying to make meaning for them in the way that we design curriculum. I have spent over 13 years in classrooms helping teachers and helping students find their best selves. I have been a teacher mentor, a student teaching mentor, a team leader, a department leader, and I know that these are the things that you need the most to transform your teaching. I have worked with every level of learner, from ESL newcomers to our country to AP language and College Board level teaching. I have done all of it myself, and I've helped mentor teachers through all of these processes. I have worked every single year of my career with a co-teacher, special education students, and students who don't speak English as their first language. My heart is with all of the kids, not just kids who need stretch, not just kids who need support, not just the kids who are stuck in the middle, but finding ways to actually, genuinely engage all of them. English teachers, hear me when I tell you, this job is not for the faint of heart. This job is so hard. And for me to come here and say that I'm going to make things adventurous and challenging and risky probably sounds like an investment of energy that you don't have. But I'm telling you right now, investing in these 3 core principles, these 3 core foundational values is what made teaching come back to life for me after I was feeling burned out at just year 3. I channeled these feelings, I channeled these values into the future of my career and came out the other side wiser, stronger, happier, and actually more rested. It's hard to believe, but I know that if you trust me for just a few assignments, you're going to start to feel the power of inquiry-driven, student-centered learning that prioritizes critical thinking. That's what we're here to do. And I want to hear in the comments, share with me the scariest thing about moving forward with a new type of teaching. Introduce yourself and your teaching journey in the comments below. Let us know who you are and where you come from. Tell me in the comments below about the thing that you tried that was kind of risky, but then it really paid off in the end. This is the adventurous teaching journey that I want you to come on right with me. I know you can do this too. I know it because I've seen it. I have coached teachers. I have shared professional development all over the country with teachers, schools, and departments, watching this process unfold for them. And I am so happy you are here to be part of this with me and everyone who's come before you. Let's get started, and don't forget to say hi below.